don't have to rush back home yet.
Yup. So I'm gonna be driving after this set, but we got grand finals.
Whoa! Did you see how Mew2King just got up in his seat? Mew2King, no finish.
Yeah,
oh, and Mew2King, that emotion.
Yeah, Mew2King actually moving in real life a little more than he's moving in the game.
Dude, readjusting his glasses mid-match. Dude, no stock was gone or anything.
Oh yeah.
He kind of wants to win this.
Yeah, and he wants his glasses to be just primed. Look at that! He gets the grab, pummel, adjust glasses, down throw. That's the three-piece. Oh, man,
Wow.
Mew2King is
Yeah, dude, he wants to win. He's tired of people doubting his ability, right?
Yeah.
Like 2015, I think for the summer SSBM rank, what did Tafakins rank him? 6th?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. A man once considered the best on the planet, the nicest to ever do it. You know, dropping to second place behind Mango, third place behind Armada and Mango, and, you know, at 6th?
Yeah, dude, that thing that lit a fire under Mew2King told him that he's going to have to step it up.
Yeah, I think so, man. You know, you want to see more out of this man. But Mango, you know, the cool thing with this matchup is this was grand finals at every national in the USA for many, many years. And, you know, these were the two best players in the world,
That's it,
hands down, before Genesis 1. So it's like, it's cool to see an old school Clash of the Titans in 2015.
Aptly put, indeed. These guys have been like the kings of their coasts, respectively, right? Mango, if he went to an event in SoCal, more than likely you'd see Mango win.
You would, yeah. No, they had the term, the person who got second basically won. They would say you basically won because you got to Mango, so you basically won.
That's it.
And I think Mew2King, it was kind of the same way. You know, you had J-Man, you know, kind of, you know, running it close sometimes, but I mean, overall, Mew2King was just so dominant on the East Coast.
It's true, man. Even if you had people like PC Chris, Hacks, so many threats, and still Mew2King just took them all out.
That's right. Okay. Mango right now, making this look like 2009 all over again. He is giving him that Falco work. Mew2King's mean mugging, but he's gonna have to. You know, I don't know. He's gonna have to win a little more of these exchanges or punish a little harder. One or the other.
I have to say though, this has been an impressive run for Mango so far. I mean, winners bracket all the way through, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Almost. You know. Almost want to say that in most of these events, these big events, Mango will have some close calls. You know, some really hairy encounters on the way to top 8, but Mango really no one made it to where Mango was threatened at all at this tournament. Mango was 2-0, 3-0, 2-0, you know, 2-0 over Plup, who's historically given him trouble. Solid 3-1 over Axe. Just looking very dominant this event. There's the roll read with the forward smash, or even the reaction, I might want to say. And
expecting a big punish, but great smash DI right there by Mew2King.
Yeah, Sheik has a really hard time recovering from that position. That's rough.
Yeah, man. But just like you were saying, Mango, right? 2-0'd Asin when he got into bracket. 2-0'd Bladewise. 2-0'd Hugs. 2-0'd Plup. 3-1ing Axe, and then finally against Mew2King the 3-1. So Axe and Mango are the ones that actually put like a dent in his armor, right?
Right. But it's the kind of thing where, you know, 3-1 is different from 3-2 because like you take a game and you're like, okay, so I'm on the board, but 3-2 is to where it's like, okay, now this is serious. Now it's like this guy could lose. FD, you know, this is what we saw from Mew2King in winners. He was actually able to take the game on FD. So it's up to Mango to sort of either, you know, pull ahead 2-0 in the set, or if he loses the game, it becomes his counterpick again, and then it's back to sort of a 1-1 situation.
I have to say, that was really early, seeing Mango getting out of that chain grab. Do you think Mew2King mistimed it, or he just employed slight DI? Like,
yeah, slight DI is definitely a thing a lot of spaces are onto these days. I think a bit of both. Because I know that you can get around the slight DI with a pivot grab. There's ways.
And I was going to say, the way Mew2King got bared off stage, it kind of looked like he might be opting for an Amsa tech, because he kind of like banged into it, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird. Just like, not too sure, but in any event, he gets the grab opportunity. Oh, but a dash grab.
Yeah, again, I think he wanted the pivot grab. He mistimed it. It is a tricky, it is a one-frame input. Unless you go for, well, I'm not going to go into it. But yeah, tricky input. Mew2King with a little bit of a miss, a little bit of a flub. Mango looking super good. Oh my god.
Wow.
Mango, like, he's not even letting Marth get down back to the ground where Marth wants to be. DIing the tipper really well. Yeah, easy edge guard though.
I have to say, the way he's playing, you know, he looks so comfortable too, right? Look at him, legs crossed on his seat.
Yeah,
almost similar to Mew2King, the way he plays.
Yeah, that's a good point actually. Mew2King, very emotive and very like passionate looking, but not as comfortable looking.
Yeah. It's almost as if it's a fun day for Mango right here. But you can't count Mew2King out, of course.
Yeah. No, and especially not on FD. This is like, okay, because he could just take it right here. Doesn't get the regrab.
Yeah, he had the right idea. You saw the full jump fair, trying to catch Mango's escape option when he full jumped, but he wasn't close enough to capitalize.
Yeah. There's him that way. Okay. What are you going to do?
All right, just patience right here. Waiting to see who's going to get on stage. And you saw the quick glasses adjustment from Mew2King again.
Yeah. But Mango says he wants no part of it. He actually gives him the entire stage, runs the other side.
Oh, you saw how rigorous he was mashing?
Yes.
Whew. Wow, this man does not want to lose this stock. He wants to have the... Oh, never mind. No lead.
I like seeing the counter out of the Mew2King Marth, too. That's like, you know, it's old school, but it's like, it's so timeless, and it works, especially if you know they want to laser at you. Counter can just sometimes beat him out. And actually force a knockdown, so...
Smart roll right there by Mango just to escape the threat of a grab, but this time Mew2King gets it.
Yep, and no jump.
Oh, okay.
All right, 1-1.
Not bad.
Yep, Mew2King's on the board. Looks like he's going all Marth.
I have to say, man, this is going to be a really entertaining set. You know, both of these guys play numerous characters, right?
Yup.
But, of course, when it comes to Mango, you probably might see the Fox or Falco, but for this tournament, like you said, we've been seeing a lot of Falco.
Yeah, pretty much all Falco. I think with Mango, the difference between these two, I think, is that usually with Mew2King, he will actually counterpick very rigorously and strictly based on the stage. With Mango, it's less about the stage and more about both how he's feeling and about how the opponent is playing, what character the opponent is using. Mew2King really likes Sheik on Dreamland. He really likes Marth on Pokemon Stadium and Final Destination.
I have to say, Mango's playstyle right now, he's just looking so clean, so confident. Oh, good job. And Mango's still trying to capitalize regardless. This is next level melee, folks.
Yeah. Up smash doesn't KO, really? Okay. I mean, really just, I guess, down tilt or whatever. Forward smash. Falco with a much, much weaker up smash than Fox. I mean, you see it not KOing all the way up to 160. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Just forcing him off stage immediately.
Yep. Oh, Shine doesn't connect.
Interesting miss right there by Mango. And now we have an opportunity for, Mew2King. Not going for the optimal tech chases, it seems.
Just downers in. Wow. Very confident approaches from Mango. Nice recovery. He might make this. No, okay.
I think Mew2King was a bit thrown off by that because, you know, Mango tends to recover high, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he might not have been expecting that.
There it is.
Wow, he gets 3 hits of the down smash, and that will do it. Wow.
Nice. And great recovery by Mew2King, not getting pineappled.
That's right.
Yeah, the threat was there.
Oh, all of a sudden. Yeah, he knows.
Oh,
and then, right, Mango doesn't want to do the same recovery twice.
Yep.
Mew2King's onto it, goes out and back airs him. So classic for Mew2King. This is what it used to look like. When you watch Mew2King versus Spaceys, it used to look like this all the time, and then he gets a grab and you die.
A lot of these players, of course, are mixing up how they deal with Mew2King's edge guards. Mango, not trying to have any parts of it, says, let's go to game 4.
Right.
You obviously have it. He's not trying to, you know, exert too much energy.
That's right.
Yeah. I mean, he kind of does have the set advantage. Right.
Okay, back to Dreamland. No Stadium or Yoshi pick.
Yeah.
Maybe wanting to fight the Sheik, I'm not even sure.
Oh, well, you know, Mango used to call this Mango Land, right?
Yeah, it wasn't just Mango either. It was everyone in SoCal, basically. And a funny thing, you know, he was known for that with his Jigglypuff, but now you can see
he also loves this stage with other characters too.
Yeah, gets the downer. That might do it. Yep.
Nice delay, just waiting for the opportunity to punish him out of the Vanish's cooldown.
Yep.
Textbook right there. Good job by Mew2King. Solid edge guards. So much range on Sheik's back here, dude.
Yeah, it's huge. Falco's got, you know, quite the sizable back air of himself, or of his own. But Sheik's is like just, you know she does yoga or something. Just the flexibility on this woman.
She definitely does work out, dog.
Yeah. It's funny, you wouldn't expect it watching her move around as Zelda.
Right?
You know, you're like, oh, you're kind of, you kind of need to put a little bit of hustle in your step.
And that's exactly why when I saw, I would never guess that Sheik was Zelda, you know? I just thought Sheik was her own character.
Yeah.
It's like, really, Zelda? You could do all that? All right. Good to know.
Is that a spoiler?
Oh.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, man.
Sorry,
anyway.
guys. Anyway.
Oh, God. Well, I mean, yes, it is. I mean, the game spoils it, right?
The game, yeah.
Yeah, the game spoils it. So
yeah, Melee spoils it.
Yeah,
no,
Melee spoils it.
Okay.
It's Melee's fault, dude, not ours.
Yeah, it's Melee's fault. Blame Sakura, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sorry, Sak.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe that's why they took out the transformation smash for anyway.
Oh, because
it's like, yo, I know. Okay, we're going to put Ocarina of Time on the virtual console, and we don't want to anyway. Okay, crazy conspiracy theories right now.
Yep, tinfoil hat, dude.
Tinfoil hat right now. All right, so Mango up, but I'm nervous watching Mango go. See, yeah, I was gonna say I'm nervous watching the pressure by the ledge because if this happens, okay, this time he does the same
dude,
recovery twice.
Rinse and repeat, boys, right here.
Yeah, that was okay. I'm gonna talk about this.
Okay.
Last time that happened, this was like the repeat or the mix up of the mix up because last time Mango side B the first time, up B the second time. And he realized Mew2King caught on because Mew2King caught the up B the second time. So he's like, this time I side B and then I side B again. So even though he repeated the side B, he did not repeat the sequence.
Yes.
And that's what matters. So it looks like he's just doing the same thing over and over. But really, what's actually going on is he's doing a different thing. When you look at the grand scheme. And so, that's kind of like the level these guys are playing at.
Mango's just ridiculous. There's levels to this, man.
Yeah, there's definitely levels to this. All right, Mango Chan. Yeah, you already know we're in SoCal. Mango's SoCal.
Dude, it doesn't even matter if you're in SoCal.
That's
wherever you go. Yeah, dude. Remember, we were in Vegas for EVO.
Yeah.
Mango chants were loud. Even in the East Coast, too.
Yeah, no.
Wow!
Mango!
Okay.
Okay. All right. I mean, I guess just, whatever. Like, if you're up in stocks, that's a really common situation, like where Sheik wants to kind of poke her head out and, see what you're up to, swat you away from the ledge, up air you. And Mango's onto that, so he's willing to take risks.
Yeah, overall, I think that was a really good, that was an educated guess by Mango, because Mew2King tends to poke up with that up air numerous times from the edge whenever he's recovering. But anyway, we're going to go straight into Game 5 here in Set 1, potentially the last set if Mango wins.
Mango wins. I love seeing Game 5 situations.
Yes, especially in Grand Finals, because once the reset happens, oh yeah, we're into overtime. And who doesn't like overtime, right? When you watch like a sports game and it goes into overtime, everyone gets pumped.
That's when it gets real.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, Mango, he's taking some risks, but I mean, Mango's a gambling man, to say the absolute least. Not going to go into it any more than that. You can look at his Twitter.
Snapchat.
His Snapchat, Twitch, whatever you want. But yeah, Mango making a lot of good calls right now, and I guess that's him in a nutshell. He's go big or go home. And I guess that's why he's so lovable. The fans love him because he is so just explosive, so, he's willing to take risks. He's willing to go out there and just be himself.
Yeah, that's actually true. You could see his personality shine through his play style.
Yeah, that's what I love about Melee, man. You can always tell a lot about a person just watching them play Melee.
Oh,
wow.
Mew2King.
Mew2King.
All right.
I'm almost like half the time when he's going for those gimps, when I know he's already going to get the gimp, I'm like looking at his player cam because I'm like, I know he's going to show me something crazy in the player cam. All right, a little bit of a glasses adjustment, back rub.
Oh, and a deep breath, too. Yeah, I saw that. Oh, but the platform's not really aiding him with the extension of the combo.
Yep.
And he's getting these trades whenever Mango misspaces his short hop lasers.
Yep.
Wow, just raw.
Yeah.
These forward tilts, forward smashes, it's telling Falco to get out of his airspace.
Yeah, man.
or out of his space in general. Look at that. Another trade situation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Sneaky. Of course, the last hit of neutral air.
Okay. Ooh. Oh, wow. Between the 2 hits of the Nair.
And I don't think Mew2King is like, he's probably like, how in the world did you even, I don't get it. But that's Mango for you, man. Sometimes you just don't know how he does it, but he does.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, Mew2King going for a crazy read. Forward smash behind him. This is super close right now.
Nice by Mango right there. Not even going for shine back here, dude. Super simple. Oh,
that tech. Mango's ready for it, though.
Yep. You ain't safe.
Wow. Yep.
A lot of new players.
No.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, no, you, sorry, no, you're saying.
No, I'm just saying new players tend to let other players get away with AMS attacks. In any event, right now we have people chanting for Mew2King at the top of their lungs.
Oh, yeah, they want the reset.
Yes.
They want the reset. They want more melee.
They're not ready to go home yet.
They do not want me to drive home at a reasonable hour.
They don't want me to be able to change my clothes and hang out.
Or the East Coast viewers to like get to bed for work in the morning. Very inconsiderate crowd. Anyway, let's go. Mango is trying to close this out right now. He's up by a lot.
This might be the end of it.
Of
Mango?
Of Mango.
One. That is it. We're going to see reset or no? Or no? We're back.
My
and
God.
I fixed my face.
Yes.
Wow, wait, nice Mango.
There. Wow. That is so precise.
That was really unsafe. And we might see the finish. Boom.
Not the best DI. Wow.
Yes. Wow. And we have an emotional Mango right here. Congratulations for taking first place here at Paragon LA's Super Smash Bros. Melee Singles event.
Wow. Mew2King looking a little disappointed. I hope he knows he didn't play that bad. I feel like that was pretty good, Very narrow victory for Mango. That was clutch stuff. And with Mew2King, it's funny because you almost expect to see him do very poorly or do very, very well. It's like either he 6-0s Leffen or he just goes out like a buster and gets 6-0'd. And it's cool, and him and Armada had the same thing going on for a long time. Armada would like spank Mew2King, and then when Mew2King won, it was like, like he would just get he would go off. So when you see these close sets with Mew2King and you get to see him push to the edge, push to the brink, to where he's really emotionally on edge, that's like a rare treat, I feel.
Absolutely.